and my brain reached 40% of its potential. Every single cell in my body developed self-awareness. They desperately wanted to break free from me, seeking independent evolution. I realized that if I didn't supply them with enough energy, my body would completely fall apart. So I began swallowing the remaining CPH4 like a madman, but it seemed I was already too late. The cells had started separating from my body. Fortunately, at the very last moment, CPH4 finally took effect. I managed to keep the cells within me and pushed my brain potential to 50%. Now, I could manipulate objects with my mind and see electromagnetic waves with my naked eyes. But at the same time, my remaining lifespan was rapidly running out. So I sought out a professor, hoping to pass my limitless knowledge on to humanity. By then, my brain had reached 60% of its potential. I could control any cell within my body, and even alter my physical form at will. I told them that mathematics is merely a human invention. It does not truly exist in the universe. Only time is the true measure of all things. Just as these top scientists stood there in shock, a crime lord stormed into the laboratory and launched an attack. I realized I had to accelerate my brain's evolution. So I injected all the remaining CPH4 into my body. In an instant, a massive surge of energy erupted. When I opened my eyes, my brain potential had reached 70%. My arm transformed into a black liquid, crawling across the laboratory equipment and absorbing their energy. Then came 80%. With a single thought, I pulled everyone into a pure white space. There I created a supercomputer that contained all human knowledge. This was my gift to humanity. At 90%, distance no longer existed in my perception. Time itself became something I could freely control. At 99%, entire galaxies revolved around me. I began transcending the very dimensions of this world. My cells rapidly fused together as black liquid slowly enveloped my entire body. At that moment, the crime lord burst into the room, just as he pulled the trigger. My brain reached 100% of its potential. I disappeared. I was no longer confined to a physical form. I was no longer just flesh and blood. I became everywhere.